Hey, I just finished watching Guardians of the Groot, so now it's time for my first and hopefully last video about cape shit.
Thank you! Finally!
I've seen a lot of this shit. General Audiences is my middle name. I watched the Snyder Cut and I actually didn't like it. It was a waste of time it was complete. I don't want to talk about it. I don't think it's unpopular to think Marvel's going to shit right now, and DC is, I don't know what they're doing.
Time to make America grodd again.
The Marvel films weren't really my favorite, but stuff like Spider and Guardians is usually just good fun. And I think James Gunn is genuinely just a good director. I'm glad he's taking over DC. The Suicide Squad and Peacemaker was peak cape shit, probably because they literally just gave up and told Gunn to do literally whatever. And that leads to John Cena fighting his KKK dad. I do think he's also the funniest director of this fucking bleach of a genre, but sometimes he can take it jokes too far, usually by putting them in scenes that should be serious.
This is a really weird time to do your face exercise.
I should probably talk about the movie, but that's not how we do things around here. Does the Flash movie not look like the worst fucking shit to anyone else? I might see it because it's actually so intriguing to me. Okay, first off, Ezra Miller. That's it. Second off, this is not a Flash movie. This is just, hey, look, I want to see this in the DC movies. It's just all crammed into one thing. I hate that stupid teaser imagery of a mask or an emblem we're supposed to fucking scream about. Michael Keaton looks like a fucking thumb here, man. Come on, man. And this trailer played like 3 times before the movie. Other than that, I was directly behind this family where this dad really hated his fucking daughter. He just like kept telling her to stop and sit down every 5 minutes. She was like 16, and then he started doing horrific experiments on her. A stupid nerd employee got really mad at some people whispering. It was like, hey guys, I'm gonna fast forward through the credits to see the post-credits scene. Like, God, I hate people trying to be helpful and useful and do good things. Okay, spoiler time, by the way. Guardians 3 was pretty good.
Thank you! Finally a happy fan!
It was long, but I'm surprised at how well everything got balanced. It felt like everything was there for a reason. And it didn't understay its welcome or anything. I was kind of worried it wouldn't be a satisfying conclusion, but it was. I mean, it's a little weird to have every character just say they're all leaving at the same time, but whatever, I get it. I'm also surprised it ended without any major deaths. Like, everyone thought Rocket was gonna be fucked. Look at these posters. Get this raccoon the fuck out of here. This movie does have an overall problem that a lot of this shit has. If you miss one movie or TV show, and I don't know, fucking Fortnite event, it's so confusing. I know this is Christmas special, but his dog shows up, and you just kind of have to accept that this is a character now. Kraglin is surprisingly not just forgotten about, and he actually does a lot, which is cool. Nebula is another good character, weighed down by, I don't know, you're not supposed to admit you like Marvel. Mantis is way more likable here. Drax is always good. Groot talks at the end, and it's weird. It makes me squirm. Stop that. And the kind of main character is Rocket, who is actually catatonic throughout most of it. But he has a bunch of flashbacks, and it's about saving him from this evil guy. This guy is a really good villain, but I don't know what the fuck his name is. Could be fucking anything. The Verminator wants Rocket because his brain is good, and he's like,
You will bring me what I want!
At some point, he blows up a planet that's basically just Earth, but like animals inhabiting it. The Mad Doctor destroys Planet Dolan, and there was like families and kids there, and that damn James Gunn. Nobody really cares that much, and they don't really swallow the gravity of 7 billion animal people being turned into ash. They immediately start the Marvel quips again. Oh, little otter got shot to death. Rocket has flashbacks, so when he had some other experiment animal friends and they just get shot to death, and without realizing this is a Marvel movie about a space raccoon, the scene is genuinely fucked. Like, Rocket does the suicide mouse scream, and it's pretty horrific.
What the hell, movie? I brought my kids to this thing.
Chris Pratt is fine. He's always just fine. He has this fake out death where he's in the vacuum of space and his skin starts expanding and the fucking turning purple and shit. So he looks like the whale. It was actually shocking, but he gets saves. And he lives. He lives so much, in fact, that there's a post-credit scene where they tease the return of Star-Lord, which is, it's just funny to me, because I know a bunch of people are mad at Chris Pratt and they want him to be recasted, but now he's the only Guardian that's confirmed to be returning, and now I'm sad because I remember this is Marvel, and now he's gonna go to the milking machine. Let's end this video on my favorite part about this movie. Adam Warlock is the best part. He sadly isn't the main villain or anything. Well, she's balanced well, but the amount of times he is thought to be dead is insanity. But I already like what he represents. Marvel has done so many stupid post-credits as little zingers, and most of the time, you just leave the fucking nothing. But my best example is Michael Mando of Not Show fame showing up as Scorpion. It's been 6 years in the trilogy. I know he'll probably show up, but it definitely wasn't planned like this. Adam Warlock was teased at the end of Volume 2, and he shows up in the next movie. That's how it should be done. Another reason I like him is my really good theory. I think Adam Warlock was based on Prince Charming from Shrek 2. I've never been more real than right now. He has that stupid spoiled like mama's boy thing happening. He looks like he's about to order a medieval meal.
I'll have the medieval meal.
All the mannerisms point to this being real. Okay, James Gunn saw Shrek 2 and he liked it a lot. Okay, I love everything about how this character was acted. I think his motive is weird because he wants to prove how good his species is or some shit. And it's pretty clear that the evil animal dentist betrayed him when he blew up his mommy. But Adam is still on the mission. He only stops when the Guardians spare his life. What is his goal? Becoming king from far, far away? Okay, that's the movie. Hopefully this is short because honestly, I just wanted to talk about Adam Warlock and how much I hate that Flash trailer. Holy shit.
Come on, let's get moving. I got my eye on you in the front there, fatty. Get the popcorn. Get sweating sticks of butter. Yeah, I'm just messing with you, Forky. Come on, keep it up. Now, unbuckle your seatbelt. Walk around. Pick things up if you knock them down. Sign the check, but be careful what you talk about. And blame the scientists for finding it. Now, we're gonna make it. You can do it.